Hi, my name is Mandy Bonesteel, and I am 42, almost 43 years old, and I'm a non-traditional student here at Northern Michigan University.
What's it like being a non-traditional student?
It's interesting. I was a little afraid to come back to Northern, but it's been really great. I didn't know that I would fit in, and everybody here has been very welcoming. I've never felt out of place. The Northern Michigan University community has just been wonderful.
What are you doing at Northern?
I'm originally from Lapeer, Michigan, and I discovered NMU back in 1999, and I came up here. Originally, I just wanted to get as far away from my family. I came to do wildlife biology, and I did not finish. I actually ended up dropping out after about 2 months, and exactly 20 years later in 2019, I came back to NMU to get a degree in sociology. There was a lot of fear of coming back to college because I didn't finish the first time. I thought I would drop out again. I was afraid that I was too old to go back to school or that I wouldn't be able to focus. I was nervous to come back, but I came back and I did very well. I moved all over the country before coming back to Northern, done a lot of different careers from wildland firefighting to trail conservation to restaurant management. I came back to get a degree in sociology.
And why did you choose sociology?
So I am really fascinated by people and why people do the things they do, why people act the way they act, why they think the way they think. And sociology is just a fascinating area of study. And I didn't really know sociology existed until I came back to Northern, and I was just looking through the majors, trying to decide what I wanted to do. And I actually had to Google what sociology meant. When I read the description, I was like, that's what I want. That is what I want to study. I was like, I just didn't have a name for it.
Do you think that's part of the reason why you work in the Center for Student Enrichment?
Yeah, that, and I really like the people I work with. As an undergrad, I was a member of several student organizations. In the Student Leader Fellowship Program, I was in Superior Edge. I was a McNair student. I did a lot as an undergrad, and I really got to know the folks in the Center for Student Enrichment office. It's just a way for me to stay connected to this community on campus while I'm working on a graduate degree that is asynchronous.
That's awesome. Do you want to show us where you work?
Sure. And this is where I work. So this is my office in the Center for Student Enrichment, where I'm a graduate assistant. I love working in this office because it helps me stay connected on campus. The staff here is amazing and they've made me feel like welcome. But yeah, so some of the things I'm working on that I really like, I love working with the Student Leader Fellowship Program, and we do a lot of really fun events like our holiday party coming up this Friday, and we do a fall retreat up in Big Bay.
So what is something fun that you've done that's been a part of your major?
So during my undergrad, and this was actually just last year, I studied abroad in Botswana, Africa, and that was an amazing experience, just being in a totally different culture. And I was studying community public health and the social determinants of health, so it really tied in with my sociology degree. While I was there, I was also a McNair student for NMU working on my research, and I wrote a 70-page research paper while I was studying abroad in Africa.
With people who are coming to Northern or maybe in the same situation as you, what advice would you give them? What do you want to share?
For the non-traditional students, it's never too late to go back to school for one, or to do what you want, do what you dream, and change your career. You have time. I know everything seems like it should be on a timeline, but it really doesn't have to be. My biggest piece of advice to you is do the things you are scared of. Just go for it.
I just want to thank you so much for that amazing advice. It was a pleasure. Thank you so much.